check out what's going on here at the end of this Tuesday. Obviously the sun is still shining, blue skies, loving it. I think it was like 28 or 29 today. So this is going to have the driver's side all done tomorrow. Mike's ready to put the cab corner on. He's got all the inner braces done, all the inner rocker, everything, the floors. Look at that. Look at that. So we spray all this here in a little bit, within the next half hour anyway, before the day does end. Spray that, and then we'll, like I say, tomorrow get the cab corner and rocker on, and away you go. Beautiful, beautiful. Then start tearing apart the other side. The other side won't be, well, we are going to end up replacing the whole cab corner on the other side. It's just going to need replacing. The way they did it's not right, and it needs the front support mount, the back support mount, but the rocker is good. So we can save that part of it anyway. So we're doing good. So this truck will be going home the end of next week. Won't be going home this week, but the end of next week. Let's come along really good. And the Camaro is still waiting on the customer to bring us a few items for it. That's okay. What else here we got going on? I was working on, Sean's been working on the Galaxy all day. He's got it all in 400 grit now, prepped in 400. So now I got to take it all apart, take all the jams and doors off, and whatchamacallit, start doing the jams and doors and inner parts. These are the bumpers for the Mercury pickup. They're going white on the outside, but the backside we usually spray them with a texture spray, as you can see. Because if you're doing white, they're just going to get full of dirt and shit, and you can't get in to wash them after. So even chrome bumpers, when we get them, we always spray the backside of them, because the chrome always rusts if you leave it and you can never get to it. And speaking of that truck, we got it right here. Got all the front doors on it now. And I don't know why, you can see it right here. I got all the glass in it. All the glasses and all the doors. And I tell you, I hate doing glass. That was like a full day job. It was probably, you know, it was half a day getting these doors to line up properly again, even though you had them off 3 or 4 times. It was another day getting all the glass in there with the new rubbers and felts. Put the hood hinges on too. Tomorrow I'm going to be fitting the hood on there. We're going to fit the hood, fit the grill. Then we'll fit the tailgate one more time. So by the end of this week, everything will be fitted on this truck, sitting here together. And then, you know, we'll run it into Sean, and then we'll take it apart. Not all of it. Doors will stay on, but the hood will come off, tailgate will come off. And then we'll get it all prepped out, and hopefully within the next week here, take her for paint. All right. And then the Galaxy, like I say, the Galaxy's sitting right here. Sean's got it all done. He always makes notes. There you go, 400 roof, 400. So he's got this all prepped out in 400. So tomorrow I'm going to put a new ignition in it. I'm going to get the ignition out, because the key's here for it, but it doesn't turn the ignition. It won't turn the ignition. If you try turning the key, you can see the key dangling in there. I can't get it to turn, so I've got a new ignition switch going to put in there, and hopefully get this bad boy fired up again. Because we had it running a year ago, and we were just jumping it, right? So get it running, see what goes on there. So yeah. So now, like I say, it's take the trunk off, take the fenders off, take the doors off, and of course, all inside here. You know, I mean, it's satin black in here, which has got to be body color, but it needs to be, you can hear it. It needs to be all sanded, prepped. You need to put a coat of primer on there. So we're going to get all that kind of stuff done. So that's what's happening. There's the nose for the Camaro. Sean's going to be starting back on some of the Camaro parts tomorrow too. There's a little VW hood we got here. We're doing. Working on that. And this is a panel. Remember the Mustang we did? Well, this is a panel the gentleman brought us. This goes in the back package tray. He wanted us to paint it red. It's like a bloody OSB board panel, so it's not going to turn out the greatest, but it is what it is. You get what you get. That's, you know, I mean, who paints wood, right? Anyway, I don't know. So that's what's going on there. So, yeah. And the Falcon, it's home. It's got a wheel alignment all done on it. You can see now it has exhaust sticking out the back here. Exhaust is right there. So it's got brand new dual exhaust, and the alignment's all been done. The paperwork for that. So it's just waiting on starting on the body. So we got 2 waiting in line. Well, we got more now. We got all these 3 here are waiting for Sean for body work. Right? Oh, the little Ford. It's all done. It's all done. There she is. I put her over in my base. I'm trying to keep the dust from off it. Everything gets dusty around here. Like this car was clean, but it's dusty within a day. So there she is. She's all together. Everything is on it. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. The only thing I got to do is tomorrow morning, real quick, I got to put the 2 bumper bolts in I was waiting on. I found some hubcaps in the back. They fit the front wheels, but they don't fit the back. But whatever, I stuck them on. I cleaned it up. I kind of vacuumed it out and tidied her all up. Put the new mirrors on her, the wipers. Got a new windshield in her. Yeah, you know, got her all taken care of there. Very cool, very, very cool. And of course, carried away. Carried away, sitting right there next to her, all covered up, hidden away. So that's good. And of course, my Project Gaster car is waiting. And this is just a parts car for the Galaxy. Once I get the Galaxy done, this will be gone. So that'll be nice. I'm trying to keep all this area cleared out. I just want to have the cars in the bays only. So this is just all clear. So I can just roll in cars over here if I want to, right? So what I'm going to play with now, maybe I'll continue this video in a minute. I'm not spending a lot of time. It's the end of the day here almost. So it's 5 o'clock. I'm going to work a little late here tonight. I'm going to stay till 6, maybe 6:30. But you remember the other day I showed you I had stuck in the brake pedal and the steering column, which is this loose here. I haven't tightened it up yet because I'm going to put my dash in because my steering column has a drop that comes off the dash. So I'm going to set the dash in my Model A right now. Get it kind of sitting in there. So that's my next plan. So maybe once I let me set this camera down, I'll try and get the dash in there and I'll come back to filming it and show you before we go in. Okay, well, I got my my radiator support brackets mounted on there. And I'm running an old style fuel filter. That's what I'm going to run, the glass jar for my Tri-Power. So got that on there. Just a couple things. I didn't spend a lot of time on it. I got lots to do today. Here's my dash. You can see from the back side. And I got her bolted in. Oh, it's kind of hard to get in here. But anyway, you guys can see it there. Still I got to put the column in, but my column drop comes off under here, and it comes off the original gas tank or cowl, whatever you want to call it. So I can't quite mount that yet, but I am going to tighten up the bolts on the frame to it. It should sit roughly, it should sit something like that. But yeah, there it is. Got our gauges in there, so I can put the glove box liner in, stuff like that. Sunday fun day will be coming along and I'll be playing with it. I still got all the moldings to put here, but I got to get the screws and then the headlight switches here. Yeah, I got to get all that kind of stuff, dig it out and find all my stuff. It's been so long, I got everything stashed away. I don't know exactly where it all is. So it's been a long time for this old girl. She's been waiting a while, right? That's okay. Back on it now. It's okay. I'll get to drive it. It'll be all fresh next spring. And if everything goes good, I was gonna be driving it. I was looking to drive it this summer, and I didn't get there. But I was gonna be driving it with no interior in the summer. But I might be able to get it on the road now for next spring for sure, and I'll have this fully done, interior, everything done. I hope it. It all depends on money. So that's about it. So yeah, guys. So that's what's going on today. Another quick glimpse of her before we disappear. And I'm going to call it a night in here, and I'm going to go play with the wagon a bit. I got all new, the wiper blades on the wagon weren't the greatest. On the 58 wagon you just saw that I had, so that Jess and I got. So I got new wiper blades and arms. I was just like, fuck it. New wiper blades and arm. They're nice stainless. The ones that were on there were original. They were kind of beat up. So I kept the arms. The blades are garbage, obviously. And so I got some new ones. I'm going to put those on it right now. I'm going to go do that. And yeah, it's just stupid little things I want to do. It's got a burnt out signal. Big deal. Go change the bulb and that. That's what I like about that car. Jump in, drive, go, have fun. I like that. I like a car you can drive. And it's like a work in progress. I like going down to like the cruise nights now, and you know, you can go to a cruise night and someone will be like, "Oh man, hey, I see you put some new chromies on the back." You'll be like, "Yeah." Then maybe a week later, "Oh wow, you like welded up the holes where the mirrors used to be," you know, like, and you're driving it rather than just having to sit in the garage like the Model A when you're building it, you know, and guys come over and see it. But I think it's just fun when you can drive a car and you get to take it out different places and people see the transition as it goes along when you're driving it. But that's just me. So anyway, hey, it's always a good time and old time. See you next time.